Meta just signed a multi-decade nuclear energy deal to power its AI data centers. Reddit will now let you hide posts, comments, and not safe for work activity from your public profile. And TikTok now blocks search results for #SkinnyTalk. It's Wednesday, June 4th, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. Meta has signed a 20-year agreement with Constellation Energy that will allow it to purchase nuclear power supplied by the Clinton Clean Energy Center in southern Illinois. To help fuel its AI ambitions, Meta said in a statement that it is prioritizing 100% clean, renewable energy for its data centers and recognizes the immense value of nuclear power in providing reliable electricity. Rather than building a new nuclear plant, Meta says its deal with Constellation for its existing Clinton Center will ensure the plant can remain in operation long-term, preserving over 1,000 local jobs. The deal, the first of its kind for Meta, begins in 2027 and will see Facebook's parent company buy in full the approximately 1.1 gigawatts of emissions-free nuclear energy currently being generated at the site. Meta also committed to expanding the grid by an additional 30 megawatts. The exact financial details of the landmark agreement were not detailed. Meta has been behind the curve on nuclear, with big tech rivals Google and Microsoft already buying up significant capacity. In December of last year, Meta confirmed its ambition to add between 1 and 4 gigawatts of nuclear energy capacity to its U.S. data centers by the early 2030s. So the Constellation agreement is something of a head start for Mark Zuckerberg's company. Meta did actually plan to build a nuclear-powered data center of its own, but was reportedly forced to scrap it when a rare bee species was discovered on the land it had earmarked for the project. According to the Financial Times, Zuckerberg told staff at the time that Meta would have had the first nuclear energy AI if the bee-related pivot had not been necessary. Reddit will now allow its users to do something it never before has permitted: to selectively curate their public-facing profiles by hiding some of their posting and commenting activity from other users. Now, up until now, Reddit has included users' full commenting and posting activity in profiles. So while most users are anonymous, others could easily check out their post history and see what communities they're active in. The feature, which many users see as a key part of Reddit's openness, has helped Redditors ferret out trolling, lying, and numerous other types of bad or merely embarrassing behavior on the platform. With the update, however, Reddit users will now be able to curate their profile. The additional control will allow people to hide all their public posts and comments from their profile, or hide public posts and comments in specific subreddits from their profiles. There is also an NSFW toggle, which would hide posts and comments in not safe for work subreddits. The setting will not hide a comment or post in the subreddit where it originally appeared, but it will not be visible on a user's profile. The company notes that there will be some carve-outs to these settings for moderators who may rely on users' past activity to suss out rule breakers or decide who is eligible to join their community. Despite that concession, many Redditors are not exactly happy about the changes, which could alter some of the core dynamics of the platform. One largely upvoted post said, "This seems like it's going to lead to bad actors being able to more easily hide their behavior from the average user." Others have noted the feature also means that creating an alt or throwaway account is somewhat less necessary, as it's easier to hide posts that you don't want linked to your presence on the app. While that may be an added convenience for some, it also raises questions about the company's approach to making new accounts. During the company's most recent earnings call, CEO Steve Huffman suggested that Reddit was considering ways to evolve its historically permissive account creation process. Huffman didn't elaborate on what that may look like, but said changes would be necessary to fight AI-powered abuse or manipulation of the platform. TikTok is no longer showing search results for the hashtag #SkinnyTok. Critics who supported the block said some videos with that label were promoting disordered eating and other unhealthy or risky diet behaviors. France's Minister of State for Digital Affairs has been leading a pushback against this particular hashtag since April. While blocking search results for potentially harmful hashtags is a positive step, it only places hurdles in the path of people who want to seek out similar videos. A block on one hashtag is just the latest in TikTok's piecemeal approach toward content that could encourage eating disorders. In 2020, it placed restrictions on ads that might promote a negative or harmful body image, such as fasting apps and weight loss supplements. TikTok began a partnership with the National Eating Disorder Association in 2021 to offer more resources for users with eating disorders. Later that year, it also introduced a new approach to the For You page in an effort to reduce the impact of watching too many repeated clips on a negative topic. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Matt Tate, Carissa Bell, and Anna Washenko, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer by me, Steve White. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.